The Motorsport Games downfall continues, and we are loving every second of it. I know I've been going overboard with the Motorsport Games content, but we are getting so much news that I can't resist making a video on it, and this is by far the biggest. Motorsport Games might not see the end of 2023. The second quarter earnings report presented a bleak outlook on the company's future. The most interesting part of this report was the cash flow and liquidity section. It reported losses of $8.9 million in the first 6 months of 2023, leaving the company with cash and cash equivalents of $2 million as of June 30th. They have since reduced by $1.4 million as of July 31st. The company doesn't believe it has significant cash on hand to fund its operations for the remainder of the year. Additional funding will be required in order to continue operations. As a result, the company is looking into exercising all options available, like liquidity or debt financing arrangements, selling licenses or company assets, and further cost reduction and restructuring initiatives. The only people I feel bad for in this situation are the hardworking employees who now have to seek new employment, but this company needed to die ASAP. At this point, it was a total scam. They didn't keep any of their promises, gave us shitty products in the process, and according to some people, they were treated like complete shit. They deserve to lose everything. The way they drug us around as pro league drivers just for the advertisement is insane. Made us talk up a game that still isn't finished and threatened us if we spoke anything bad. Then just completely neglected us and a league we were all collectively trying to build. Screwed that entire team and everything they touch. And let's not forget you. Yeah, you, the NASCAR fan base. Multiple content creators, including myself, tried to warn you. We told you guys to wait for the game to release, and y'all still pre-order. Even some of y'all recently bought the next gen update for Heat 5. It makes no fucking sense. They're scamming you. Stop. Motorsport Games claimed they were the ones who created and perfected the driver swap feature in endurance racing, even though iRacing got it working properly after a few hiccups. Really quick shout out to JPET for recording these calls.
Racing requires everybody to be very prepared and very ready at a very specific time when the race begins. That is a problem for mass market appeal. So Le Mans in particular tackled this by allowing people to participate in a team with friends at a time that is convenient to them. Because if you think about one of the key distinctions of endurance racing and Le Mans in particular, it's about a team fighting against others using a single vehicle. So there's more than one driver in a car, and it entails driver swaps. We think that's a very, very interesting mechanic.
Don't forget, this is the same company that hosted that clown show of a Le Mans race where Formula One world champion Max Verstappen completely rips them a new one.
They call it, it's amazingly bad luck. Well, this is just incompetence. They can't even control their own game. And this is already the third time this happens to me now that I get kicked off the game while doing this race. So also the last time I'm ever participating. You prepare for 5 months to try and win this championship. You're leading the championship. You're trying to win this race, which you prepare for 2 months. There have been 2 red flags. They blame it on, I don't even know what, people DDoSing the server. Then they cancel the rain because probably that's already a big influence. And then people are still getting disconnected. And now, of course, at one point also we were hit by it, and then they're just not dealing with it because they need even more people to disconnect. It's just, honestly, it's a joke. It's not even, you cannot call this an event. A clown show.
A clown show indeed. But wait, there's more. Wesco Insurance Company filed a complaint in state court in Florida against the company, as well as the other defendants involved. They claim that there is no coverage afforded to the defendants for the underlying action under the Wesco policy. Also, what the hell is this? Pole position in virtual racing esports? This company is lying about everything, and investors are still willing to give them their money? You gotta be kidding me. The last highlight from the quarter earnings call was when they failed to mention to investors that a dead DLC will be released.
I thought that NASCAR Ignition was going to kind of replace Heat 5 and that you were no longer going to be investing in that particular game given the product cycle. Can you just kind of give me your thoughts about that.
A near complete content update for a well-regarded, if legacy title of NASCAR Heat 5. Lots of people are still playing NASCAR Heat 5. It was near complete, and we took the decision to continue development of that content update, which didn't tax us a great deal, just required some additional coordination across the business, and to push that live. And we also took that decision in consultation with NASCAR, who were keen to kind of see the back catalogue remain vibrant. It didn't take a huge amount of effort or resource to finish off, but it made sense to complete it and put it into the hands of gamers. And that was very well received. As you heard me make comment to the huge uptake.
Seems like a brilliant move.
Sounds like a brilliant move. If you're still investing money into this company after everything that's happened, you deserve to lose it. Nobody should feel bad for them. They failed to do their due diligence, and they're gonna eventually pay the price. Let's look at the financial highlights that are also available in the Q2 meetings, by the way. Revenues of just 1.7 million, a net loss of 8.2 million, and a bunch of other stuff that's negative, negative, negative. If you look at all that and you still want to invest, good luck to you. Finally, what does this mean for the NASCAR and IndyCar licenses? JPET's tweet sums up the current situation pretty well, and really the whole situation actually. This small snippet sums up the situation for both licenses, NASCAR games which have been put on hold indefinitely, and then right under it, it also states that IndyCar and the British Touring Car Championship games will be put on hold, which pretty much means they're not happening. Even though the IndyCar license was wasted for nothing, honestly, I think y'all dodged a bullet. IndyCar 24 was probably going to be just as bad, if not worse, than NASCAR Ignition, and now Motorsport Games is looking into selling the license. I know it sucks that now y'all are going to go over 2 decades without a console game, but at the end of the day, I think this is the best case scenario. I honestly don't think the game is going to be any good, and y'all deserve way better than that. For now, stick to either iRacing or the multiple options in the video link below. As for NASCAR, it's a similar situation in some areas, but the major difference is Motorsport Games is looking to selling the NASCAR license as soon as possible. There's not a whole lot of urgency with selling the IndyCar license, but if they can sell the NASCAR license ASAP, it might give the company enough of a boost to at least survive the rest of 2023. Keyword might. In conclusion, rest in peace Bozo. We're smoking on that Motorsport Games pack. You deserve everything that's coming. You don't deserve to exist, and hopefully you shut down sooner rather than later. Anyways, leave a comment telling me how happy you are about the demise of Motorsport Games. And once again, that'll do it for another video. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Black Flags Matter. Catch you next time.